What's good, people? Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to the video. Today I will be showing you how I make my drums hit harder. So first of all, what I do is I make sure that I have it set to certain decibels in order to do this. So basically, for the clap, since this is a trap bass beat, I'm gonna use HComp, which is a good plugin from Waves, and you can get the Waves subscription for you could get the cheapest one if you want. But typically, what you would do is you would have this HComp, and then you would have analog set to 4. You have the ratio set to high, punch like almost all the way up, and then you just turn this little knob until you get the sound you want. So I also have a free alternative that y'all can use. So if you have Logic, you can just go into overdrive. Make sure you have the tone all the way turned up. Turn the drive at least down to negative 1 dB or something. And then make sure you play with this knob until it's not too loud. So I'm going to probably do -1. And then level compensation, I always do on. Now you see it's peaking past -12, so I may need to do this. There you go, that's perfect. Now for the hi-hats and stuff, I just have it in the higher end. Then I use once again, I use HComp, but you can use any saturation plugin that you want. But I'm going to go back to HComp actually, because I don't think that the distortion plugin is going to be good enough for me. I think it's a myth that if you use FL Studio to make your beats, that soft clipper just makes all the sounds so better. But the only problem is that it sounds too good to a point where you have Logic and then you don't have that same feeling. So I just use HComp from Waves. So I'm not sponsored with them, so sorry. But anyway, what you want to do with your hi-hat, your open hat, your perk, you want to make sure you have that HComp on, because not only is it gonna not go past the certain decibel, it's also gonna make it sound way harder than it already is. And then for the kick, it's going to be a little different, so you got to EQ it a little bit. Now I'm going to play the kick in with and without it. So this is without. This is with. And then the 808. So this is very, 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 very important in trap music. So what you have to do is, technically you would have to use the overdrive because it would make the 808 hit harder. But I also do HComp at the same time. So this should be good. I'll turn everything off and then I'll show you how I did it. So apparently it was already -12, but once I have every plugin on, it's going to sound even harder. So now, with everything together, without the melody, so if I just go down here, oops, I had it set to mute. Now what I'm going to do is this is before, this is after. I hope this helps, and if you don't have the saturation plugin that you want, then just come up with as much creativity as possible. You could use Diablo plugin by Cinematics, that's free. I'm trying to think of another saturation plugin, but let me know in the comments if you see any free saturation plugins so I can give it to people.